Hello, good morning, dear students. Welcome you all for today's video lecture. This is your second module's fifth video class. Topic for today's discussion is wireless transmission media. In previous video class, we have seen the wired transmission media, means types of wired transmission media. There are two transmission media, wired and wireless transmission media. So, in previous video class, we have discussed three types of wired transmission media. So, today we shall discuss wireless transmission media, means types of the wireless transmission media. We'll see types of wireless transmission media. See, as you see on your screen, see these three are wireless transmission media. First one is infrared, second one is radio wave, third one is satellite. Means in satellite we use the microwave. With the help of these infrared waves, radio waves and microwaves, how we can transmit the data from one device to another device without connecting wires. Means this is called as a wireless transmission media. So first one is infrared. So infrared means the send signals using infrared light waves. With the help of these infrared waves, how we can send the signals from one device to other device. To communicate each other, infrared devices often must be within about 5 meters, means 15 feet. This infrared waves, it comes within the 15 meters. You can use this infrared waves within the 15 meters, means it will applicable only for the 15 meter area, means 15 feet area. If you go outside from this area, this type of infrared waves doesn't come. So this will not work to transmit the data from one device to another device. If you want to transmit data from one device to another device, so with the help of these infrared rays, infrared waves, so this is applicable only within the 5 meters, means 15 feet. This is the first type of the wireless transmission media. Then second type of wireless transmission media is radio wave. With the help of these radio waves, how we can transmit the data from one device to another device. See here, Bluetooth technology. With the help of this Bluetooth technology uses short range radio waves to transmit data between two Bluetooth device. With the help of this Bluetooth, how we can transmit data from one device to another device. So data transfers between devices at the rate of 1 Mbps. 1 Mbps means 1 megabyte per second. Per second 1 megabyte data we can transmit. So to communicate each other, the two devices often must be within about 10 meters. Means this Bluetooth connection comes within the 10 meters, means it is applicable for the 10 meters area. The 10 meters means 33 feet. If you go out of this area, means out of 10 meters, so Bluetooth connection is disconnected, means you cannot transfer data from one device to another device. If you want to transfer data from one device to other device with the help of this Bluetooth technology, so within 10 meters or 33 feet within this area, you can transmit the data. Then Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. The data transfers between devices at a rate of 11 to 54 Mbps, means megabyte per second. Means with the help of this Wi-Fi, you can transmit the 11 to 54 megabytes data per second. To communicate, Wi-Fi devices often must be within about 30 meters, means 100 feet. 30 meters means it is 100 feet, means this Wi-Fi facility is available only within the 100 feet, means you can connect with the other device with the help of this Wi-Fi within only 100 feet. If you go out of 13 meters, then Wi-Fi connection is disconnected, means you cannot connect it with this Wi-Fi facility. If you want to use connect with the Wi-Fi, with the help of this Wi-Fi, if you want to send the message to another person, so within 30 meters area you can connect with another device. Then third type of wireless transmission media is satellite, means microwave. With the help of microwaves, how we can transmit the data? Satellite. In satellite, we use the microwaves signals. In space station that receives microwave signals from on Earth-based station, means from Earth to space. How we can transmit the data? With the help of these microwave signals. Then amplifiers sends our signals back over a wide area to any number of earth-based stations. Means it covers the wide area. Means it covers the larger area. These microwaves, with the help of these microwaves, we can transfer the data from Earth to space. From space to Earth, how we can get the information? Means how we connected to the satellite. Then network models. Network models or network architecture. We can call it as a network architecture. There are two types of network architectures. First one is client server architecture and second one is peer to peer architecture. We'll see here. Network architecture is the complete framework of an organization's computer network. The diagram of the network architecture provides a full picture of the established network with detailed view of all resources accessible. There are two types of network architectures: client server architecture and peer to peer architecture. Means client to server means how client is connected to the server, means whatever data he want to send to another person, that all data goes to the server, means to the central node. From that all clients can access that type of information. Then peer to peer means how we can transmit the data from one computer to another computer. This is called as a peer to peer architecture. Then first one is peer to peer architecture. In a peer to peer network, tasks are allocated to every device, means whatever task, this that task is allocated in number of devices on the network. Furthermore, there is no real hierarchy in this network, means it cannot have a proper diagrammatical, means hierarchical network. All computers are considered equal and all have the same ability to use the resources, means all computers are considered the equal, and it have it the all computers have the same ability to use the resources, whatever resources are available on this network. Instead of having a central server which would act as the shared drive, means without using the central nodes, how we can share the drives? Each computer that connected to this network would act as the server for the file stored on it, means how whatever file is stored on one computer, how that file is shared to all other computers without the central nodes. So this is called as a peer-to-peer architecture. Then second type of architecture is client server architecture. In a client server network, a centralized, really powerful computer means server. So here one powerful computer is used as a central server, means this is called as a hub or central node, which other computers are or workstations, means clients are connected to that server, to this server. This is heart of the system which manages and provides resources to any client that requests them. Means what? If any one client wants to send some information, that all information is stored in the that central server, means central hub. Then whatever that saved in that computer, if any other client, if you want to access the information, then that person can access the information from that central hub or central um, server, central node. They can access easily. This is called as a client server architecture. Then internet. Then nowadays, today in today's life, internet is very important. So all are using the internet. what is the use of internet, what you mean by internet, we'll see in next video class.